guys, it's Mel here from LW Scrapping. I'm here today to do a layout for you guys for Tuesday Inspirations. Lynda this week was kind enough to do us a mood board up in the left hand corner, and I've really taken my inspiration from that mood board being the colours, the lighter colour at the top with the bright red and birds. It's not a rosella. I haven't got my photos of my rosellas printed yet, but this was a cockatoo that was at the zoo back when we went with my mother-in-law back in 2023. And this cockatoo was absolutely huge and stunning, and he was just having a beautiful time chatting with my mother-in-law. So I'm going to do something fairly simple today. I'm just going to stick it all on, put some embellishments on and a title. I may do some splatters with brown. I'll get my brown out in a moment. Oh, that's my gold. That's my brown. The spritz. I've got brown Nouveau drops. I have to look. I might have red. I'll do red Nouveau drops if we do any. And I want to go about there. He was just a beautiful cockatoo. I can't remember the name of him, and I didn't take a photo of the sign that was there. But this colour in here, it was a real bright, well, it went from orange to red. He was just magnificent and talk. He was the only bird that was awake and actually wanted to interact with people. And he was beautiful. It's a beautiful bird. And this is at our local zoo here in northern Tasmania. I think it's called Tasmania Zoo. This was actually a really good time that we went because Danina was older and my mother-in-law loves giraffes, and the zoo had just got 2 giraffes in. One was a baby giraffe. Actually, I think there was 3. I can't remember now because my photos didn't print out. All my photos didn't print out. I have to go back and get some more done. I'm just going to stick that there so that it overlaps a bit. And she was, I got to see my tigers. Danina got to see her, devils and wombats and all the other beautiful little things that she likes, meerkats and whatever. And I got to see my tigers, and Murray got to see her giraffes. And it was a beautiful day. I just want to make sure that that fits. How beautiful are you? Now, this isn't going to come out very brown because I acrylic painted it in white. I then painted over it with my paint pen in red. But the red wasn't standing out at all on it, so I went over it in brown. I've come up with this very different colour, but anyway, we'll use it. So that's going there. This guy is just going down here like so. Oh, sticking to me. And I'm just going to do a little cluster here. It's not roses though. It's I call it a protea, but I think it's called something else. It's not a waratah, I don't think. I actually had one like that. And these are just some gum leaves and different things that I'm going to put on there for, Aussie. They represent Australia. We have gum leaves everywhere. Gum leaves, pine trees, wattle trees, my nemesis. These are a native flower, and they are magnificent when they're out. Now, sometimes when these flowers are actually out and blooming, they can get heads up to them like that, like bigger than a rose. Like some roses can be quite large, but they can have a huge round head on them. They look fantastic when they're in flower. I'm going to go that little one first. We get lots of cockies or cockatoos or whatever you want to call it here in where we are. We get the white and yellow ones, white with yellow on the head. This guy didn't even have anything up. I think he's just all, it's just all white, I think. White with those red bits, red and orange bits. But he's in the cockatoo family. We get the galahs, we get the black. I'll go that with those two coming up like that. So I'll just go, I did have that going up a bit further. Oh, there's one, that's why. Go that, that's right. Let's go. Lift that up a bit. There. There. We'll go one up there, that one there. I just wanted to do a bit of a cluster, that's all. Just showing you, this is actually Scrapbook Fantasies Aussie Grunge, this paper here, and this green behind the photo here. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Got that on there. I'm more organised than I thought. I don't know, these don't go with these flowers, but I'm just popping them on as leaves. Like so. Now we're going to go on here. Wish I had some brown paint, that would look so much better. I think this cockatoo, the colours just, he just was just magnificent. The colours on him were just gorgeous. He really caught our eye, all of us actually. Oh. Now this is just a chipboard piece from Chippies of the Month Club. How beautiful are you? And it came with a lot of like little flowery type things, and I'm going to pop some on there. These are proper brown. I shouldn't have. I'm just going to go around like that. Go like that, and we'll go one here and one here. Just to make that brown stand out a bit more. Go over the top. Might be able to get him in like that. We'll go around like I've done Nouveau drops with these. I think that will look quite good actually. So I'm not doing any mixed media as such, but I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I can find my cut some of that bit off there. Really happy with how it's turned out actually. I didn't want it to be overly, I wanted those photos to really stand out, like love that. And now I'm just going to do splatters. I'm not going to do Nouveau drops or anything. So we're just going to go that, and that. I think that's right. How beautiful are you? And he was absolutely beautiful. Okay. Brown splatters over the top. And I'm happy with that. Make sure it's in screenshot. Wait, oh, look at that. I've actually got it right today. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at something like this, please press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. You know, that's what we're here for. We're here to give you guys some inspiration and to take what you will from that mood board. So between Hollie, Jen, Lynda and I, we come up with something to give us a bit of inspiration, to get us, you know, in a, you know, scrapbooking mojo go, and see what we can come up with. There's no right or wrong way, so don't think that, you know, and by all means press pause and take a screenshot of what we've got as the picture of what we're using as inspiration, and you guys have a go. By all means, please do. I'll pop Lynda's Facebook group down. It's called The Layout Library. Come on over and share with us what you guys have come up with as well, because it's great to see what other people get out of the inspirations that we put up. Yes, I haven't done much mixed media or anything like that, but to me, I love that. I think that just stands out, and it really draws the eye onto my photos. I don't like to get very technical, but that was what I was aiming for with these photos, because he was just so gorgeous. And that's the inspiration I took. So I will pop Jen, Hollie and Lynda's YouTube channels down below in the description box, as well as the playlist and Lynda's Facebook group. Come on over and, you know, have a go and show us what you've come up with. And just pop in there, layout done from Tuesday inspiration, from, you know, Lynda's inspiration, or Jen's inspiration, or Mel's inspiration, or Hollie's inspiration. And we'll definitely see it. Now, also I've used Scrapbook Fantasies Aussie Grunge paper and their embellishments and chipboard from the Chippies of the Month Club. I mean, I should have just inked it. I did that wrong. But I really liked that title, How Beautiful Are You? Because he was absolutely magnificent. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. Stay safe, happy scrapping. And if you're new to my channel, I do hope that you consider subscribing. And when you go and watch the playlist, give the ladies some love. Subscribe to them if you're not already. Give them a like and a comment, something you like about their layout. And let's spread the love. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.